Hi guys, good morning. We're gonna do super fast this morning because I actually have to be somewhere at 10 a.m. So we're going fast, and I didn't get a chance to go on yesterday, which was a major bummer for me, but we're gonna make it work. Okay, so I am going to show you again the Younique spray foundation, and that launches on Tuesday morning. I'm doing a big pre-order for it because there's a lot of competition to get on the website when we do a launch, and things happen like you either get locked out because there's so many people on, or and stuff like that. So I didn't want that to happen. Hi Nicole, good morning. So I'm going to do a big pre-order, which means that I will be the one that's sitting there waiting to get on the queue, and then everybody else can be at work or do whatever you got to do, because we all know how life is, especially lately. Okay, I think that's all I need. All right, so again, super fast. I'm going to blow through this pretty much as quickly as I can while still explaining what I'm doing, because that's really frustrating too when you're watching someone, you don't understand what's happening. All right, so I use the shade Lace in the stick foundation, and the first thing that we're going to want to do is put a little primer on our face. Hi, Nicole Pickering. We're going to add a little primer on our face. Launching October 1st is also the hydrating primer. So if you have dry skin, the hydrating primer is going to be absolutely amazing, especially heading into winter when where I live, upstate New York, is incredibly cold. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Jess. Hi, Bree. Hi, Alyssa. All right, so a little bit of primer goes a very long way. I put like less than a dime-sized amount on my face. Hi, Amina. And primer just goes on your skin almost like you would put a moisturizer on. And you just rub it in. It feels incredibly silky when you add it. And then you're just going to wait for that silkiness to kind of go away. And that's when you know it's time to do your foundation. Hi, Steph. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, saying hi. It helps me so much. All right, so primer's on, and like I said, we're just gonna wait for it to not be sticky anymore, and that's when we know, not sticky, silky, and that's when we know it's time to add our foundation. You don't want your primer to be wet or unset before you start doing that, because it's just going to blend your foundation into the primer. And the whole idea of the primer is that it gets to sit there and act as like a perfect border between imperfections in your skin and your makeup. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so we can get maybe closer. All right, so spray foundation in the shade Lace is what I'm using, and this launches Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time. And I've got to say, my favorite parts of it, there's things I like about all of our foundations. What I love about this is how light it feels. It literally feels like nothing is on your skin. All of our foundations are very light, but this literally does not feel like anything is on. Just period, nothing. The other thing I love about it is its concentration and coverage levels. So you want to give it a really good shake. And if you don't already have a kabuki brush, I can add this to your pre-order as well. If you're interested in the pre-order, you can just comment color match or pre-order, and then I'll get in touch with you and we'll figure out how to do that. All right, so a really good shake. We're going to take the kabuki brush and we're going to give it a good spray. Is that not wild? It literally feels like there's nothing on my face though. Nothing at all. And so the kabuki brush is what you're going to use to blend it in. Don't use a blending bud. Just, you want a big flat brush like this. Hi, Emily. So 2 sprays easily did half of my face to perfection. And it really does leave you with an airbrush finish. When I first saw that they were launching a spray, I thought it would be like this. It's not. You definitely need a brush. I would not recommend adding it directly to your face, but it basically gives you that airbrush look. Hi, Katrina, girl mom. All right, so we're just buffing it in, and literally, again, it does not feel like there's anything on my skin. It's incredibly lightweight. So if you're someone who really kind of struggles with, I don't like a thick coverage, I don't like to feel things on my face, this is going to be your jam. Absolutely for you. That's it. That's all there is to the spray foundation. Super duper easy. Literally it leaves you with an airbrush look. And it's so easy to apply. It does not feel greasy. It does not feel wet at all. I honestly feel like I don't have anything on. All right, so in order to move on to step 2 of makeup, I'm actually gonna go in with a pressed powder in the shade Scarlet, and I'm gonna do my under eyes with that. I tend to like this again in the fall because my face sort of goes through all the different emotions that the fall days give us, where it's cool in the morning, hot like summer in the middle of the day, and then cool again in the fall. And it just does not know what to do with it. So I use pressed powder foundation to basically set and highlight my under eyes and my nose and just kind of brighten up my complexion that much more. It gives your skin a little bit of dimension. And who doesn't? I personally need the dimension because I have a very round face. And so when I highlight and contour, I'm able to kind of fake the system a little bit and sculpt my face so that it looks longer and leaner. And I also need the color. So women, especially on your time of the month or when you're period, you are going to be more hormonally red around your nose and your mouth. And that's another really good reason to highlight and contour your face. Hormones are something, aren't they? All right, do the jawline. All right, we're good. So Scarlet is the lightest shade of anything that we carry. We have it in foundations. We have it in concealer. It's the lightest shade that we carry. I personally use it because I like a really bright under eye. And this is what helps me achieve that. The powder is just an extra bonus because it's going to make it so that my face is mattified in those areas and I can't get shiny during the day. So super bonus points. We're also going to do a really easy eye today just using blush, highlighter, and bronzer because I'm in a hurry. And that's what I do when I'm in a hurry. All right, so Beachfront Bronzer in the shade Malibu. It's the darkest shade of bronzer that we have. Hi, Jamie, how are you? But I absolutely love it because I don't need to use a lot of it and I'm able to blend it out so that it looks very authentic because clearly I have a very pale complexion and I'm able to use the darkest bronzer that we have, which means a lot of blending takes place. So I literally just touch it once and there's enough pigment on there to get me started. You can always add more, but I always say go in a little bit at a time with these products because they're hyper pigmented. All right, so I start to kind of feel from my cheekbone right at the top of my ear. And then I just blend down a little bit towards the corner of my mouth. And you can feel right for where your cheekbone is, but just adding that little bit of darkness right on the side of your face is able to contour. Like this side of my face looks very round. This side of my face looks like I actually have a shape to it. So it's kind of amazing what the right colors in the right place can do. In fact, I remember, I think it was before I got married, Justin and I were going out for a date night and I remember putting bronzer on. Hi, Allison, how are you? I remember putting bronzer on and I put it like where the sun would normally hit me. So I basically put it where I just highlighted my face, but I put dark there. And I wondered why that looked so bad. Like you would think bronze should make the areas of your face that the sun would bronze you dark. Like totally wrong. Totally wrong. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Good morning. But you don't know what you don't know until you get sucked into a makeup video on Facebook, right? That's always the way it goes. All right, so we're gonna do the sides of our forehead, just kind of sculpt that out, connect it. It's amazing what adding a little bit of color to your face just livens you right up. Jawline, cannot stress enough the jawline. I'm personally someone who loves a really sculpted jawline, and I can't say that I have one naturally. So just putting it right on that jawbone, just on the underside of it, like you're lining it, huge difference. And just blend it out. I blend it out a little bit further down on the sides because what it's going to do is give me the same situation that my face has where the inside looks thinner, the outside recedes because it's darker and it has a shadow on it. Hi, Bryn. All right. All right, so the magic of bronzer happens when you take a big fluffy powder brush. This is just a Real Techniques brush. I got it at Target. And you make sure that everything is blended so that you don't have really intense dark and really, really, really bright lights. I tend to go towards the more natural, like unless I'm going to an event or something and I want there to be, you know, something more dramatic happening. Oh, I forgot to do my nose. How dare I? Just right down the sides of the old nose. Okay. Justin's trying to get the kids ready for a car show, which is the chaos in the house this morning. And I'm just up here in my little she cave. They can't bother me. Okay. Good. Bronzer is everything. It really does like light your face up so that you look so healthy and glowy. Love it. All right, so we are going to add bronzer to our eye look. So same Malibu bronzer. This is my super fast mom glam when I'm just trying to get out the door. I'm using the Younique blending brush. And I'm just going to pop this right into the crease of my eye. And it just gives me a nice little color. And I know it's going to go with whatever I have on because it's super neutral. Very easy. So this is a great way to build your makeup kit if you're looking to make a brand new kit for yourself, but you don't want to go overboard on products. You can always start off with basically getting your basic face products and then using them multiple ways, like on your eyes, for example. All right, so another favorite of mine is Supple, this really pretty like a burnt apricot color. And with our blushes, again, everything is hyper pigmented. So just one time in the pan is going to give me enough to do my cheek. That's it. Hi, Beth. How are you? I was thinking of you the other day because I drove by your parents' house and I was like, wow, well, those were the days. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of this to my eye, just right on the lid. Give it a little bit more life. I love orange on my eyes personally with green eyes and blue eyes too. It really, really pops. All right, so let's do brows. I'm going to use the brow palette because I'm going super fast. This is the medium brow palette. It comes with brow gel, 2 different brow powders, and these you can use as highlight, though I really don't touch those, to be honest with you. This palette has lasted me since February of 2018, so we are going on 2 years with this palette, and I use it pretty religiously. So that and the Brow Artist brush, if you're looking for products that are going to give you so much life, go with the palette. If you don't mind sort of re-upping every other month, then go with the pencils. So I'm going to use a little bit of the dark powder and I'm going to go ahead and just trace my under line of my brow. Thank you so much, Beth. We've been good. You know, I still live in the neighborhood, funny enough. So yeah, you know, life is crazy. All right, so going on the upper line, and then we're going to take and fill in the arch, because the arch and the tail are going to be the darkest parts of your brow. That's naturally how it grows. And then I'm going to use whatever I have left over on the brush to just sort of fade these 2 lines together and ombre in the front. You want a nice, subtle, soft entry into your brow. Easy peasy. Now, someone asked me, why do you do brows? Like, you have eyebrows. If you look at kids, you're going to notice that they have a more robust eyebrow. They're going to have a darker eyebrow. It's sort of like a sign of youth. When I put my full face on, I feel like I do look a lot younger because I'm sort of adding all of that bright pigment, you know, darker features back to my face that age takes away from us. So as you age, your brows are going to become more sparse. They're going to get lighter. You may have tweezed them into oblivion in middle school, like some people that are in front of you right now. But this is just kind of a way of adding a little bit of that volume and dimension back to your bone structure. And I'll tell you, it works. Brows are everything. That's why microblading and all of that stuff is such a huge industry right now, because it really does make a huge impact on your face. All right, so again, I'm just going to go on the underside of my brow. If you are really new to doing your brows and you just have a hard time looking at yourself at first with a darker brow, it's totally normal. I say give yourself at least 3 times of seeing yourself with a fuller, darker brow before you say it's not for you. Because honestly, it does take your eye a little bit of time to get used to it. If you love a very incredibly natural look, then go with the pencils, because you really can't make the pencils look phony. They're literally able to give you hair-like strokes where you could not tell that they're penciled in. I prefer the palette a lot of the time just because it's that much quicker for me and it gives me a fuller look. Easy. All right, so now what are we going to do? We're going to do mascara. So I'm going to start with the lash primer. So the lash primer and Epic Mascara 4D, along with 2 of the liquid eyeshadows, are the kudos that ends Monday. So Monday is the last day that you can get this bundle for $80. It's a really good deal, especially because the conditioning lash primer and the 4D mascara are worth their weight in gold. But it's basically like getting one of the eyeshadows for free. All right, so we're going to start with conditioning lash primer. Conditioning lash primer does what it says it does. It conditions and strengthens your lashes as you wear it. So it's not a lash growth serum, but it's just going to fortify your lashes while it's on. And it's also going to make your lashes appear longer and thicker when the mascara is on top of it. So I just do 1 coat. It goes on very easily. It does not clump or anything. And it does turn your lashes white. Okay. We're going to let that dry for a second while we do highlighter. Let's let that dry while we do highlighter. I'm going to put Iridescent on. So this is our really prismatic white. This and Benevolent, I have to say, are my favorite highlighters. I feel like I can use them any day of the week. It does not matter. They're awesome. So I'm going to go in with highlight, and I'm just going to put that right on the top of my cheekbone here. I love it because it makes my skin glow, and glowy skin always looks really healthy, for lack of a better word. The other reason that I love it is that it blends the top of my blush into that brightness of my under eye, and it basically makes a seamless blend. So I'm not mad at that either. And I always hit my Cupid's bow because that makes your bottom lip pop. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Amber. All right, so Epic 4D Mascara. Why is it so good? Well, it literally deposits Y-shaped fibers onto your lashes. So if your lashes are this, it's going to add Y-shaped fibers and bond to your current lashes all in one step. It's going to add it so that they look longer and thicker. The glory of it is the wand. Like, this has about 6 different kinds of bristles on the brush, and all of the bristles are designed to do something different. So when I put my mascara on, I sort of round brush my lashes because I want to get all of those bristles working. Some of them are going to separate your lashes. Some of them are going to deposit the mascara. Some of them are going to deposit the Y-shaped fiber. So you want to make sure you're using all of the bristles on there. I find it helps if I put my mirror below me while I do it, because then I don't end up with mascara up here. So I kind of just round brush my lashes like I'm blow drying my hair. Now I'm basically use the primer because I'm looking to fortify and strengthen my lashes. I don't technically use it personally because I feel like it does that much. for your lashes to look larger. I feel like the 4D alone does that for me. If I put 2 coats of 4D on, I literally look like I put strip lashes on. So I'm only using the primer because I want to fortify and strengthen my natural lashes. All right, so that's 1 coat. Hi, Evelyn. Hello. All right, so that's 1 coat, which is really great, but wait until you see coat number 2. That's when it like really jumps off. And I find that you get 60 days out of one of these. I just threw my other one away, and I had started it 60 days ago. Not that there wasn't more in it. I just felt like it was a little bit drier than I want it to be. And so I tossed it and opened a new one. Technically, you should make sure you throw away your mascara every 3 months. Even if you've only opened it once, it just grows stuff in there and you don't want that near your eyes. They're in my car, Chase. They're in the back seat. You never took them out. The glasses are in there too. All right, so this wand is literally everything, and it prevents your lashes from getting clumpy, because we've all seen where your lashes might look long, but they come to like a point. It's like 4 lashes come up into one. This does not happen with that. I'm going to use what I have left over on my wand to do my lower lashes. Perfect. There's so much drama in these. Someone asked me last night, Beth, it was you, not Beth G, but Beth T, asked me last night, is it really worth the hype? Like, you can tell me. And it absolutely is. It's the best mascara I've ever used. Hands down, the truth. I'm going to add a little bit of that highlighter with my finger just to the inside corner of my eyes, just to brighten them up a little bit. Makes a huge difference, doesn't it? Just adding a little bit of highlight. All right, so now we're gonna do lips. Super easy lip today.
Goodbye, Mom.
Goodbye, I love you. I'll see you in a little bit. Have fun at your car show.
Have fun, Mom.
Thanks. Okay, so we're gonna go.
I love you.
I love you more. You don't have to close it, bud. You don't have to close it. It's fine.
Oh, we can leave it open.
You can leave it open. That's fine. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go in with Plush lip liner and Lippy lip gloss. Easy peasy, one of my favorite lip combos. Okay. So that is Plush lip liner. It's one of my favorites. I pretty much rotate amongst 3 lip liners: Plush, Pouty, and Prudent. So now we're going to go in with Lippy lip gloss. It's sort of the pinker version of Luxe, and I love it. What I love the most about these lip glosses is that they are not sticky. They're very silky feeling. There you have it. Super easy mom glam. Like, it does not get easier than that. All right, so I'm going to take Touch Behold setting spray and just spray my face, give it a good hold for the day because we have a long day ahead of us. and this acts like a hairspray essentially for your face. It's going to hold all of your makeup in place so that it doesn't go anywhere, while at the same time it's not sticky, it doesn't have a chemical smell or anything. It's like, it feels very refreshing on. You can feel that my face feels a little bit wet right now. Totally fine. I would say like 30-ish seconds and it'll be dried to a perfect matte finish. So, you guys, these products are legit. I would not talk about them if they weren't. If you want to get color matched for the spray foundation, just send me a message, comment below, anything like that, and I can get you color matched and I can add you to my pre-order list for next week. If you would like me to bundle the products that I used today to create this really pretty, easy, versatile mom look, just let me know and I can create a little shopping cart and send you over the link so that you don't have to kind of hunt and peck, and I can pick the right colors for you and make it super easy. With that being said, I'm going to go take an unfiltered selfie. I don't have a watch on, so I have no idea what time it is, and I have a 10 a.m. appointment. So I'm out the door. Thank you guys so much for logging in. It means everything to me. If you would share this video with your friends, it helps me so much to meet new people. And that's the direction I am going in, full steam ahead at the time. So thank you guys. I will see you back here on Tuesday.